Okay, so oh my goodness, I like that. That ain't been on my daggone thing before now. I guess I'm gonna have to see if I could load both of those up. All right, so here's the reading, y'all. I'm gonna do this reading real quick. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, that's nice. Did my system get an upgrade or something? I think my system must have got an upgrade or something. Okay, okay. But yeah, so hopefully this helps you guys out just a little bit, give you a tad bit of an inclination as to a few different things it is that it will be going on, alright? So, official person, right? Marriage, gift. So, full time marriage, gift, family role, son and wealth, imprisonment. Okay, so what it's given is a person being locked into a commitment, being committed, right? And then there being this great fortune, and then there being this child, okay? And then this is the overall essence of the official person or 22 Mason, there being unexpected income, okay? So ultimately, what this is really giving is going to be talking about a marriage, how marriage is a gift in the family, and then the son and wealth is what locks it in, being committed full time. I'm hearing something about permanent and the great fortune that comes into place with a child. Okay, so one of the things it was is kind of yeah, how a child would be great fortune and bring great fortune. Right? Let's see what else we can get out of this. Yeah, because some of the other readings it was, right? Let's see. Okay, so marriage and main meal. This is what this is really giving. In short, the programming that'll come into place. Overall essence of the mature man, what it is to be mature in a marriage. Mature in a marriage or to mature in a marriage. Right? Or in a commitment. It's saying marriage, but it's giving commitment, partnerships, things of that nature. Right? I'm hoping everybody's doing okay though. Yeah, because I've seen quite a few different things. And when you know, right, is part of it. The other part of it is when you're dealing with certain situations and certain uh, people, how everybody isn't good for manifesting for others, right? Justice or balance in regards to the transcendental spiritual truth that comes into place with Taurus and Libra essence. The transcendental spiritual truth that comes into place with balance and justice and what it is for there to be a hierophant justice, right? Or justice for Taurus, Taurus justice. This is going to be about the stability and practicality that comes into place with balancing things out and being married to the main male and the maturity that'll come into place with it. And there being this manifestation. This is all higher order stuff, y'all. Y'all, wow. And one being protected in the offer. In the offer of friendship, romance, intimacy. And there being victory. Some of this stuff is going to be about the victory aspect that comes into place with one walking away. Yeah, something that was coming to me before I got on here was policies. Policies. I'm seeing the word. It looks like the word is predilate. Predilate. PRILICT, and predicate. Predict and predicate. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. So some things that have been going on with some investments. King of Swords. Some things it is that will be going on with how direct how direct the coded is, the coded or coding is in a bad investment, and who constitutes as a bad investment and the incoming investments, right? And some of the other things, God, I'm hearing something about the God particle. Wow, that's interesting. God particle. So that's the scientific way that things are going. Is this about that Bob Green dude at Grand Canyon University? Oh my God. Yeah, that dude was weird. He wanted to battle me all the time during class, but he was watching my videos, and that was very annoying. Yeah, how you gonna watch my videos just so you can battle me and you still be wrong? You speaking from unfortunately it was given a Puritan aspect and not a humanitarian aspect of what God is. And even when you're dealing with books and things of that nature, right? Writing and creating books, and it's people who haven't explored anything outside of uh, what they know to be so as it pertains to Christianity. Because there are even different, yeah, you got the Lutheran portion, you got the Puritan portion, you got so much stuff that will be going on in regards to it. So there's that. But in regards to this whole Queen of Wands essence, uh, but yeah, how the King of Swords would be a bad investment, and it would be King of Swords. There would have been several seeds planted. It's the man. Several seeds that would have been planted during a commitment. You know what this is giving? How they'll make you, how a person would make you promise something, and you will have to, yeah, go back on your promise when you find out that you can't uphold that particular type of promise with every person. I heard like with sharing girls. Here's the deal that comes into place with the whole sharing girls and stuff. You shouldn't make no promises about that shit. No fucking way. Yeah, because it's been coming up a lot. This whole bros before hoes and all this. That is giving gay nigga shit. It is. And I'm not saying gay as in homosexual, is giving you too happy to degrade someone else that you don't even know who you gonna be with. You don't even know who you gonna be with, but you wanna share. Yeah, but you wanna share all. No, you're not supposed to share everything. That's part of the reason why we have download situations. We have, yeah, because I was thinking about it before I came on here. It was like, oh my goodness, even with the whole dating aspect, right? Dating to marry an individual, I don't care who it is, everybody has to get an STD test and they have to get a fucking cleanse. And that's something that I've anchored in, I've said in real life several times before. But everybody, all men, y'all get an attitude with it. You get an attitude, you get a little funky, and then you have this real messed up uh, perception. And then on top of that, I know that I'm not even comfortable with having sex with what would constitute as a person who is completely Christian. Primarily because I know that there are things in the Bible, there are passages in the Bible that all you have to do is say them mugs backwards, and it does the exact same thing as black magic does. So everybody thinking black magic is always, oh, sitting in the room with the candles and she got her hair wrapped up. No, sometimes black magic is bibliomancy, using the Bible scripture, saying it backwards. Why you think the Pope, the last Pope, ain't here no more? I digress. In any event, Yeah, in short, don't determine it based off of what you think you know, especially when you haven't done the work. Or you've only worked on one side of it. 10-10, as I say it. Anyway, the manipulation that comes with holding on, or the manipulation for 4 years. Some of this is, yeah, because this Queen of Cups in reverse. This other portion of it that is really giving is it would have been a person would have been dead for 4 years. Is this that zombie essence that keep coming into place? Yeah, no, because here's the mediumship. Okay, when it comes down to mediumship and things of that nature, you have to really pay attention to. Yeah, because I want to say it wasn't last Saturday, but maybe it was the Saturday before last. I did this exact same thing, the exact same way. That's when I did all of those 11-11. That's when I did all of those readings back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Excuse me. So, in any event, yeah, but one being manipulated or manipulative for 4 years, and what it is to manipulate a person to hold on to someone. 7 years ago would have been about this King of Swords. 4 years ago, it would have been about this passed away loved one. Yeah, okay, I'm hearing about you always have to do what's right. Yeah, and how doing what's right ain't always what's best. Is pretty much what I'm getting from that. Doing what's right isn't always what's best for all parties involved. Because some people aren't realistically in the karmic setting to even have done what's right, and it was 12/21 when I said that. That's the mirroring aspect, and it's also given at the age of 12. It would have been some things that would have been mirrored at the age of 21. So paying attention to that part as well. Let me get these other little cards. Yeah, cause even with what it was I was talking about before I cut that video off, cause I'm gonna post it before. But get get no, cause in the video before this, it was about an experiment gone awry, basically, with the little kid when you making it's a fear test, basically, is what it boils down to. It was a fear test, and when a person can't be programmed the way you want them to be programmed, and it was also talking about, yeah, in short, how science and technology is what it's given. If somebody was asking me about the book it is that I'm reading, it has more so to do with oral nature, so to speak. It has a little bit to do with technology and science, but what I'm talking about is not in the actual book I'm reading. You have to go read the book for yourself. It was in the reading. If you don't watch that one, in this reading is in that reading before I cut it off or figured out how to work the thing. It was basically I'm talking about a lot of different situations, right? Where people will try to plug up and connect to you, and they don't have. It's only because you get their sacral and root chakra, because it was a dude, and yeah, he was trying to basically have me slide onto him. Like, it's giving like Aeon Flux. Aeon Flux is one of them. Who is it? Who's another one? Aeon Flux. It's giving Idiocracy. It is 1441 when I said that, right? In short, the mirroring aspect that comes into place when you are the age of 12 and the age of 21, when you are the age of 14 and the age of 41, right? In short, acting your age Not your shoe size is what it's giving. Yeah, and this dude, the dude Bob Grant, he was such a nuisance. He really, really was, because he was watching my live and stuff, and people from Arizona was watching my live. I know it's people that know me in Arizona because I've done, or who know I exist in Arizona because I've done interviews with people under fifth degree and being a tarot and essence reader. I'm known for that. That's not just something that just miraculously popped out. Part A and part B, the biggest issue that really came. Okay, four horsemen. Okay, one of the biggest issue that came into place with it is you. If a person is calling themselves one of the four horsemen deal with pestilence, plagues, and famine. You should not call yourself a fucking four horsemen if you're a Christian. That means you are a part of the reason why there would be end times for the end of days. That is not something that you should participate in. That's completely contrary to everything it is that would be talked about in any religious dogma. You're not helping. Oh my God. But Gemini, but Gemini essence, in short, what it is to walk in one's truth, uh, in regards to the whole winning at all costs, and shifting the thoughts of one's spirit with the influence of one healing. Okay, influence of healing one's directness and directive within the incoming love. Now, because some of this is going to be about the wish being fulfilled of one not having love, or not wish fulfillment, my apology, but the independence of hatred. In short, who's the hater? Who hates who? That's what that was about with the, yeah, who hates who and why would they hate the person? People are gonna hate you when you right or when you're a truth teller. That's just something that's a part of it. But they don't give them the right to kill you 1717 when I said that. To try to fuck, no, what is wrong with you people? Yeah, cause I've seen a whole bunch of stuff that's been kind of going on in 3D. To have a person just look at you, to give you the evil eye in real life. It's one of those, I hope you have a better day. Because you want to repeat you want me to put me in the exact same situation that got y'all messed up. No, thank you. Since you don't want to save you, I'll save you. That's crazy. Anything else? Yeah, because what it's giving is there being a lot of unhappiness with over the course from 2 months ago. How one would have been independent 2 months ago. And there would be the illusion, and it being the illusion of reciprocation. Okay, so I heard say what you have to. One of the things it is that comes into place with dealing with organizations, like for instance, soup kitchens, um, any type of organization that deals with the general public, right? Or any type of church or anything. The illusion of reciprocation is you got something to eat. Well, that's something you provide to everybody. That's not something that's individualized for one particular person. And if you're going to be in that mindset, then that's part of the reason why I end up not working with people. That's the reason why I ended up having a, yeah, yeah, that's the reason why I ended up having a job and all of that. Me doing a review and referring people to you and all that, that's something that you're supposed to be doing. Y'all supposed to be getting out there doing field work and making sure that people know where they can get a hot meal. You're not supposed to depend on word of mouth or even a spiritual person like myself to tell others about it because I'm not working for you because I don't get a paycheck for you. That's the biggest issue that I've had over the course of these years with every last one of these organizations. You want, yes, that's why it's one of those, you know what, I'll save you. I'll figure something, I'll have to make myself scarce. And it's noticed and it's been discussed in a lot of different arenas. Even when I was working in healthcare, Not when I was working as a teacher because that was something that was genuinely taken from me, but when I was working in healthcare. So when I was, nope, I got to start making myself scarce because you thinking that because you giving me this paycheck, you giving me a paycheck for taking care of the people that are here. You're not giving me a paycheck for the things it is that I'm manifesting for you in your personal life or even bringing to the table for this establishment. You're not giving me a paycheck for that. You're only giving me a paycheck to take care of people. That's the biggest issue that's always coming to place with light work ain't light work. I don't get no donations or none of that. Cool, no problem. I'm not upset behind it. But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna play with my head and you're not gonna try and call yourself doing spell work on me and you think that God Goddess is just gonna let that happen. No, no sir, no ma'am. That's not how that works. None whatsoever. Yeah, because I noticed that a few people were upset. I don't care about you being upset. I'm not the person you need to take it up with. I told y'all that a long time ago. Don't talk to me about it. You need to talk to God about it. The other portion of it, right, that will be coming into place with this is going to be some things going on with throat chakra. Now, because it's given the song Hips Don't Lie, if somebody would have been clearing out their essence according to that, hips don't lie. But, okay, the shifting of the thoughts within winning at all costs. If you're talking in the spirit, yeah, trying to overcome or overpower a spirit. Okay, in the start, you can't overpower God. In a transcendental spiritual truth of it would be that it would be just that you wouldn't get, yeah, that certain things would come into place in regards to one being manipulative. The whole no. And the Queen of Cups that will be coming into place with the doing of love, holding on. 2202 when I said that. The disappointments that come into place. No, should ensure how one's thoughts, 2222, how one's thoughts should have shifted in May. The winning at all costs that came into place in May. Oh, y'all tripping. And then there being the disappointment in the stream of one's expansion. No, because what it's showing is how one would have seen right then and there, how one would have expanded. Right then and there. That's fine. Let's see what will be cleared out real quick, y'all. Oh no, because what it's giving is the whole idea said that um in short it's one of those okay they experimented on you but we didn't get to. They got to see it but we didn't. So why are you watching the readings and why are you giving thumbs ups and all of that in real life? I'm gonna need everybody to stop it. Y'all not making, yeah, that's the whole manipulation that comes into place with it on the star seed aspect, and that's why it's the transcendental spiritual truth that comes into place with things being just beyond the shadow of a doubt. A person being a star seed, and you're not the only person, a star seed, angel, God, goddess, whatever, what have you. You're not the person who gets to determine that. That's something that's well beyond you. It's in the Starman Tarot. That means that the stars and the stars get to depict it. Yeah, I'm not talking about in celebrity aspect. I'm talking about the cosmos, astronomy, astrology, the universe is a direct reflection of what God Goddess wants. What was this one? Yeah, cause it's with the whole bad investment in King of Pentacles, right? For some of it, right? 'Cause, yeah, 'cause it's with the whole bad investment in King of Pentacles, right? For some of it, right? 'Cause, yeah, 'cause it's with the whole bad investment in King of Pentacles, right? For some of it, right? 'Cause, yeah, 'cause it's with the whole bad investment in King of Pentacles, right? The other portion of it will be about them seeds it is that would have been planted. Some of the seeds it is that would have been planted in regards to this is gonna be, yeah, it would have been in regards to what a person is. What does manipulation mean? Manipulation has a lot of different meanings because when you count and you have to use um like little blocks or something, that's called manipulation. They're called manipulatives. Being a person making someone happy when they're sad on a regular basis, that constitutes as a manipulation. I'm gonna need y'all to do better. We're all grown here. I'm gonna need y'all to turn those beautiful brains on and stop acting y'all damn age, or start acting y'all age and not your shoe size. You don't want to be mature. You don't want to grow up. That's nobody. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about that. Okay, that's just on you. It's on you. You don't want to grow up, fine. Don't. But don't stop the rest of us who want to or who have to. Oh my goodness. Y'all making me, yeah. I heard say what you have to. Y'all making, a lot of people are making me regret that I even shared that part of me with you. You make people like me regret the fact that we are empaths. You make people like me regret the fact that we have good hearts. Those are our biggest regrets. Those are our heartbreaks. The fact that we want what's best for you, despite you being inconsiderate, disrespectful, sneaky, and slithering. One of the other situations that really came into place was like whoever it is that's been focusing on me, you got something going on with your left temporal lobe, okay? So it's something going on in the processing aspect to, with, and for you. Stop focusing on people if you don't want them to take the same type of attitude that you have with others. I'm mirroring back to you whatever your sickness is. So if your sickness is dealing with your mind, that means you need to get your fucking head right. I don't want to feel hurt all the damn time. 27, 27 when I said that. Just because you want your way, you full of shit. And I have a right to say that. And if you don't like it, who gives a shit? You need to grow the hell up. Get the hell up out of people's essence and get up out of their energy. Don't nobody want you in their energy all the damn time. Fucking weirdo. That's rude. You rude as fuck. And don't nobody damn sure want to be projected that they getting screwed by a person. How you gonna have a foot long? No, because y'all don't understand this. I don't think people really understand. In this vision, this motherfucker had like, it looked like it was about a good 13. Yeah, it looked like it was about a good 2 foot. What would, no, because I'm thinking this is a technical person who looks at the wiring for like servers and things of that nature as a penis and plugging it into a woman. Like that's how they get their jollies off. If that's what you do, that's cool. But don't be, I don't want to see the shit. It's very annoying and it's very disrespectful. Yeah, motherfucker, this ain't the goddamn me matrix. And if a bitch broke free from it, a bitch just broke free from it. I don't like Facebook. I hate Facebook. I don't like Instagram very much. And I'm only posting this shit up on YouTube because I have to. Because you motherfuckers don't like listening unless there's a track record behind it. And you don't like listening when I'm using my nice voice or when I'm being sweet or having some cool. You motherfuckers only like listening when a person is cussing you the fuck out. So that's giving it this as a reaction. I'm not your mama. I shouldn't have to cuss you out to get you to do what you gotta do. I don't like people cussing me out. I barely like people talking to me on a regular basis. Because y'all don't know how to talk to people. And then you'll burn a candle on me, add insult to injury. You'll burn a candle or do spell work and then get mad when I show up on this motherfucker cussing you the fuck out because you sick and you trying to do spell work so a person can love you and you don't even fucking love you. I done did all this shit already. I did this shit in 2019. I done been here, been there, done that. And you bitches is trying to pull me back. You don't want me back to the old me. You don't. You really don't, because the old me didn't give a fuck whether you bitches lived or died. She really did not. She really did not. She gave no fucks at all. And if all hell broke loose, she wouldn't have gave a fuck none whatsoever. Not openly. She should have fuck wouldn't have. I've been the same damn person. You motherfuckers just don't like paying attention and work the damn. Incoming communication, one not communicating. Alright. No, because some of this is about one not paying attention to the emails, not emailing, text messaging, conversations, and not having and the other portion of the person not having an abundance of inspiration, and one not being recognized. Okay, so the tower moment that comes into place with the incoming good news and a discussion, in a discussion from 2 years ago or gossip about 2 years ago with Queen of Cups, with a person being a Queen of Cups. And in short, what this is giving is how it wasn't recognized, how loving a person would have been. Okay, okay. Part of this is because y'all be too focused on whether a person is a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, and you're not paying attention to whether or not a person actually knows how to be loving, caring, generous, and things of that nature. You're looking for the zodiac sign. This is what I mean by, this is why I don't like doing readings, y'all. I promise you. This be the reason why I don't like doing readings. Because it says, everybody says it in every one of the readings. If it don't fit, don't force it. If it does, don't ignore it. Just because a person is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, if this person is going back and doing spell work, right? If they're going back and they're doing spell work and it's death spells, you trying to say that it's love because they are a Cancer, Pisces, or a fucking Scorpio. You know, let me get off here. Yeah, because whoever essence this is, I really don't like your essence. I don't. And the reason why I don't like your essence because that's giving manipulation. It's giving a whole lot of manipulation. And I done dealt with that already. And people be feeling some type of way when I be like, nah, I really just don't like that person. I don't have to fucking like you. You're a manipulative little bitch. It is what it is. Whoever it is. Yeah, because somebody done burned some damn candles and some more shit. And did some spell work. And from what I'm getting from this is it's a word spell. And that shit probably backfiring on their ass. I don't give a fuck. It needs to backfire. I told y'all to stop fucking playing with me and leave me the fuck alone. I don't bother you. I tried helping everybody already. Literally helped everybody. Go ask God. You ain't gotta talk to me. You can ask God. Go ask God. I helped everybody already. I don't owe nobody else shit. Now, y'all need to have the day y'all deserve, because y'all been doing too fucking much. Y'all too damn grown to be doing that damn much. 3311 when I said this.